Hey, Bolo Buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, I have another category video for you guys. I have been finding some super cool categories lately. So, a category video is a video about BOLO items in a particular category. Items to be on the lookout for, items you could typically buy low and resell high. So, this one is on greeting cards. Yes, I said greeting cards. And I will tell you that these are hit or miss. Some go for big money, some go for not much at all. So we're going to go through some of the big money ones, talk about it just a little. I don't talk much because I don't do tons and tons of research. Um, I keep my videos pretty brief and to the point. I'm just showing you what I find, and we're learning together, and we're going to get started. So here we go. It's almost 1 a.m. I always try to go to bed at 1 a.m. No later, because then I'm like really tired the next day. But I want to get this video done. So here we go. All right. So the first item, this one's crazy. So this is from 1969. It's an Andy Warhol Campbell's Soup greeting card, and it's screen printed. I have no idea why this went for so much money. If somebody knows, please enlighten me. It says 1969, printed in Germany. It sold for $396.40 with 23 bids. 3 unique bidders. And you can see that, one thing, if you look at feedback and somebody has 0 feedback, sometimes people will try to bump the bid. But it's clear that there's 3 people bidding, one with 662 feedback, one with 947, and one with 1224. And they started the auction at $35, and the winning bidder had 947 feedback. So my guess is this was a legitimate sale, and I have no clue why something like this would go for so much money. But number 2, it looks like the person had 2 of them. They waited for the first one to sell and then listed the second one because these are the same photos, but it says number 2. And this one had 8 bids and sold for $243. And I'm guessing, it looks like maybe the same person won this one also. That's odd. I don't know. Very, very strange. But smart of the seller to list them not at the same time. This is a De La Rue Victorian card from 1880s. The 1880s, you guys. Birds feeding babies. It's a greeting card. I don't know how they know it's the 1880s, but I will try to remember De La Rue. Maybe it's Delarue. Maybe that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. Very cute. $114.49 this sold for, plus shipping. And again, look, you guys, huge feedback. These are not like buyers that haven't been around for a while. I don't know why the bid jumped. I get because I put show automatic bids, but looks like it was at 1750 and then it went to 111 and then 114. Sometimes this is confusing to me. I really don't understand it. The next item is this 1979 Vintage Greetings Holly Hobby stationery. So it's basically cards with paper. Not a greeting card exactly, but still a type of thing that you can write on and do as a card. 10 bids, sold for $81 plus shipping. Okay, this is from 2019, so I'm not really sure what is so special about this. Disney Holiday 2019 greeting card and pin. Okay, I didn't see that. Sorry. So this one had a pin attached, so that makes it worth more. But this sold for $69 with 13 bids plus shipping, so always be on the lookout for cards that have like something special. And I'm going to show you a couple more and you'll see what I mean. But this one has a pin. This is a vintage greeting card. It's a winter scene. It says, Ivan Earl is maybe the artist. Ivan. So yeah, sometimes if the card has like an artist or a photographer or something special, people collect those that can make them worth more money. So you just put in Ivan Earls and see what comes up. This one sold for $66 with 8 bids plus shipping. Okay, so this is a paper doll greeting card again. Something in addition to the card. So these are paper dolls inside this card. Uncut, which means they're still attached. They haven't been punched out or cut out. And this sold for $61 plus shipping. You definitely want to be on the lookout for the paper doll cards. I've sold some of those. I found them at an estate sale. So definitely a good one. And you want to put uncut in your title. The next item is this, again, Delarue. Must be like something special other than the fact that it's vintage. So I'm going to say be on the lookout for Delarue. I don't know. $59.89, 4 bids plus shipping. This one's cute. It's a vintage greeting card. Norcross is another one that typically does well. This is a pop-up. So again, it does something in addition to just being a card. And as you can see, it's adorable, super cute. And this one is used. So let me see. You can see that it has writing on it. People will still pay up for them if it's something they want. Sold for $56 plus shipping. This one is from the 40s, and you know, it's the Wizard of Oz, so it has kind of a theme. Something that people might collect is Wizard of Oz. I don't know what that is, if it does something from the motion picture Wizard of Oz. Again, it's signed. This sold for $57.31 with 10 bids plus shipping. These are a box set of 18 vintage die cut ornaments. Again, die cut means, you know, it's not your typical square card. It's cut in the shape of the item. And that Santa, is that supposed to be like he's winking? Because that Santa looks a little bit like he looks really tired. We'll say he looks tired. I don't know. It's kind of weird. What do you guys think about that Santa? Comment below. I want to know what you guys think. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Here he is. Look at him. That is weird. It's just weird. Anyway, $51 with 3 bids plus shipping. Halloween, vintage Halloween cards for sure. Postcards, cards. I'm surprised this didn't go for more, honestly. I mean, the vintage Halloween stuff can go for huge money. This one sold for $47.97 plus shipping, and it sold in November. So maybe if it was like right before Halloween, it may have sold for more. I always say start your auction at the minimum you're willing to take. I mean, look at the graphics on this. The witch in between the clouds, like the clouds go around her, and then the moon is her face. That is really, really cool. I didn't even see that at first. Very cool. The next item is this Superman birthday card from the 1940s. How cool is that? So you got your comic collectors, Superman collectors, people that might like this. Made in the USA, sold for $47, 9 bids, and he's carrying the mailbox. That's funny. The next item is this cute little deer. Let's see. Greeting card. Deer and bunnies and a bird, and it says Lewis Howe Ewing. And it is definitely written on. It is used for sure. It looks like it says 1958. And there's the signature of the artist or the person, guessing that's, yeah, so the artist. $46.26, 7 bids plus shipping. Again, another die cut. This is a greeting card. Valentine's Day can be huge. It is signed. I don't know if that one does something or not. Looks like it might. But this one sold for $43, 14 bids plus shipping. Extra special value 30 Christmas cards for $1. 47 vintage unused Norcross and Hampshire Christmas greeting cards in box. So that's the box. I have sold some of these. I actually parted some of them out and sold them individually. You know, this is a pretty big lot. The ones that have glitter on them can do better. It really just depends how much. I think I sold these exact ones, maybe. How much time you want to put in listing individual items. I mean, you might be able to get $2 or $3 per card plus shipping. So it just depends. Walt Disney 1935 Hallmark greeting card. So this appeals to your vintage Disney collectors, your card collectors. Super cute. Sold for $32.55, 6 bids plus shipping. This one is another one that's just kind of weird. Antique tube radio greeting card. Look at those eyes. I I don't know if that's creepy or not. It's kind of weird. And it's mechanical. Maybe not mechanical. It's movable. I think the head moves. So maybe movable. $32.55 plus shipping, sold for with 13 bids. Here's another paper doll birthday greeting card. Again, uncut, unused, $32, 14 bids plus shipping. Super adorable. Looks like maybe the card's been, or the envelope. And the next one is this Marjorie Cooper Fawn Deer Reindeer Christmas greeting card. Here's the inside. Sold for $30.89 plus shipping with 6 bids. Here's another one that's movable. It's die cut. Her arm moves. It's got the little chain on the ball. Super cute. Sold for $27.56 plus shipping. 10 bids. And I also want to show you guys that not all vintage cards go for that kind of money. I'm just under recent solds, all listings. Let's go to auctions just to. Okay, so here's the recent solds. I'm under greeting cards vintage. So these are recents. 24.50, so that's vintage Valentine's Day. 3D, so that's a good one. Like here's an Easter card. It sold for $2.99 plus shipping. Is that huge money? No, but somebody who like just has a store of all greeting cards, people go in and they will buy multiples and it can add up quickly. They're super easy to list. I mean, look, you take a few pictures and I mean, you really don't have to have too much of a description and you're done. It's super easy to list these items. There's a lot. This one sold for $2.99 plus shipping, $5.76 plus shipping. So this is a mechanical movable Valentine card. So this one only went for $5.76. So it really, really depends. I mean, some people get really lucky. But again, another Valentine die cut, $2.99 plus shipping. So just to give you an idea, there's some people that buy those huge lots of Valentine's cards and then they do this. So if they can get 100 of them for $50 and then they can sell them for $2 or $3 each, I mean, they're going to make decent money, but it's going to be a lot of work and you just have to decide where you want to put your time. But then again, like this person got lucky and got $8 for that one. And some people are getting $30 and $40 per card. These went for 99 cents. I mean, I'm guessing the seller probably was hoping that maybe these all look like the same seller. So let's go in here and look at this. You guys can kind of get a glimpse at what I do when I'm looking up things. So it looks like this person sells all cards and it looks like they start all of their cards out at 99 cents. So seems like a lot of work. It looks like they're throwing a stamp on it. So they're charging $1 shipping. They're probably putting a 50-cent stamp on it. So they're making a little bit of money probably off the shipping. Let's look at their solds and see, like, I want to go to highest first and just see if they had any like winners. So this one sold for 42, which I have no idea why. 42, 39. So it looks like they start them at 99 cents and then they're building up probably a clientele. And then those people come back because they're like, oh, hey, she puts her cards at 99 cents. And then, which I don't know why she lauded some of them, 100 plus vintage, you know, those are lauded, which surprises me considering, I mean, that's what her store is all about. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can go into, okay, so we're back on this main page. So again, I'm surprised that didn't go. I mean, for more, it's got the honeycomb. Wow. And it's this brand, I think it's, is it B-Style? B-Style? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. That's a fantastic vintage brand. If you can find some of the Halloween stuff, it can go for huge money. So I'm just kind of looking through. Let's look at this one. Sometimes when people sell cards individually, you'll find that they sell a lot of cards. And maybe not. Nope. See, this one, not the case. All right, you guys, I could go on and on and on and on, but I'm just, my point being is that if you decide to sell your cards individually, if you start the auction low, it may just sell for that price. And not every item is going to go for big money. I mean, this went for $14.50 plus shipping, but it's a mermaid. Mermaids are hot. They're trending. Unicorns are trending, I would say. Wow, that's taking forever to load. Huh. Oh, it's not you. It's us. Well, I guess they're telling me it's time to end the video. But anyway, you guys get the point. You saw some that went for big money and you saw some that go for 99 cents plus $1 shipping. So vintage cards are hit and miss, but if you want to take the time to research and do all that, I've got so many vintage cards and Valentine's cards, and I want to take the time to research them, but I just have not had the time, to be honest. So I'm just hanging on to them until I have the time. Right now I'm working on clothing. Oh, I hate clothes, but I'm going to be doing a video soon. It took me like a week and a half to, I re-inventoried, not inventoried, but I took all my inventory and moved stuff around, and I took clothing racks down, and then I decided to go through the clothing in the closet. If you guys saw my, I can't believe I'm showing this video. Yeah, that closet. And I toted everything. And then I'm like, okay, Courtney, if you can sell each item for $10 to $40 each, and you have like probably over 1,000 items in this closet, don't you think it would be worth your time to list it, even though you want to focus on bolos and you hate clothes? I'm like, giving myself a pep talk. I'm like, Courtney, just list the clothes. You've got to just do it. You've just got to do it. You paid all this money for the clothes. Yes, they're paid off, but you need to list the clothes. So I had this pep talk with myself. I reorganized everything. Like I said, I took all the clothing racks down. I listed them on Facebook Marketplace. And guess what I did? I put them all back up except for one. Oh, so I did save room for more totes for my BOLO items. I like to call them BOLO items, bread and butter items. Hard goods is basically what I'm talking about, non-clothing items. And I actually just had somebody email me or Facebook me on Messenger asking me for my clothing racks. I'm like, crap. But I do have one that I took down, and it's one of those that's 5 foot and then 5 foot, and it has like the extender bar that goes in between it. So it's like over 12 foot long. It's amazing. It's great if you have a lot of space, like a long room, because you can fit so many more clothing on it, clothing items. And I bought it at a Marshall's or a TJ Maxx that was going out of business. And I love them, but I have, I think, 3 other sets. So if I can sell this one for decent money, I'd be very happy, because I spent, wait for it. Do you want to know how much I spent on totes? Oh, it's horrible. So I bought 12 totes and they were $15 each. So I think it was like $200. And I wasn't going to go through that closet. I was just going to use that for my hard goods and stuff that I'm buying now, like at garage sales and stuff. And I ended up using like 17 totes for that closet full of clothes. And then I filled up 2 5-foot racks of clothes also. And I have a table full. Oh my gosh, it's so much clothes. So 17 45-gallon totes full of clothing that I need to list. Oh, it's exhausting. And I don't want to do it. That's the hard part. So yeah, I'm going to have a video coming soon that's going to show you guys exactly what I did. And I think you might be impressed. You might still think, oh my gosh, she's got so much stuff, because I have so much stuff. But you know what? This is my job and I love it. And I source when I can. And I hit some garage sales over the summer, 2 in particular. One of them, I think I took 4 loads. Like, I'm telling you, like, huge sale, full. And I still have so much of that inventory left. And then another sale, I think I went to twice, but I got a ton of great inventory from that store also, or that garage sale also. So, you know, when you can go and you can get the inventory for a good price, you got to get it while it's good, you know? And the clothing I was sourcing at a discount store, and they would do 80 to 90% off of their clearance prices, or I'm sorry, not the clearance prices. So let's say the item was $88 on the retail tag. Okay. This store would sell that item for $12 to $19. And then they would run clearance sales where they would do 80 or 90% off. So I would pick these $88 jeans up for $2 or $3. I mean, come on, that's a no-brainer. And I was selling clothes like crazy. I mean, I don't normally show you guys the clothes I sell because it's boring, but I sell a lot of clothes. I still have a lot of clothes listed, and now I'm going to be listing a lot of clothes. So I'm wondering if that's going to hurt I'm going to have to mix it up, I think, because I need to get good other, like my fun inventory listed too. I don't know. It's a lot to figure out. I'm totally rambling. I'm sure most of you probably didn't even make it this far because you're like, oh, she's just talking. Yes, I'm just talking. So telling you a little bit about me. I don't do that very often. So yeah, I usually just come on and talk about bolos, and I'm trying to learn and get educated. Yep. Still can't pronounce things. Probably never will be able to. But hey, you know, I was in Donatella Bodolino's auction the other day, and somebody was like talking about how I say aluminum. I know so many of my viewers have gone over and they buy stuff from Donna at her auctions all the time now. She has fantastic stuff. Oh my goodness, I have to tell you guys a story. Yes, a story. So, and I was watching during this auction and I didn't buy it. I didn't know. And obviously Donna didn't know either, because she sold, hold on, I'll tell you guys. So it was a teapot and like, I think a saucer, and it was, I don't know, like, it wasn't huge, but it was decent. And she was about to put this item away, and somebody threw out, I think, a bid of $30 or $40 with free shipping, you guys. And I think maybe the handle was Bakelite. And I was like, and I contemplated it, but I'm like, man, I usually can't sell that stuff. It's hard to sell. She thought it was silver plated. The person messaged her. It was solid sterling silver. I think it was like over 500 grams. Oh my goodness. They got it for 30 or $40. Donna does not really look at her stuff. Like, she does jewelry jars all the time. She gets these jewelry, she shoves them in a jar. Every once in a while, she'll pick out a piece that she might think is pretty, but she doesn't look anything up. So there is definitely potential to get some unknown treasures. Like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. I so wish I would have bought it. But and I know one gal, her YouTube channel is because she shed, like a shed outside, like, oh, I sold something. Cha-ching. I love hearing cha-chings, cha-ching, cha-ching. But anyway, her name is Robin, and she goes to Donatella's auctions and she buys jewelry jars all the time because she does really well on them. She finds silver a lot. But again, Donna doesn't look at anything. She doesn't check to see if things are signed. She just doesn't. She doesn't have time for it. And the way she figures is it's good advertisement if somebody finds something, you know, if somebody gets a treasure and then they talk about it. I mean, that's part of the reason why like I get excited to go to the auctions. I'm always like, ooh, what am I going to find, you know? And I don't buy a ton because I have so much inventory. But my unboxing of the vintage lot that I got, you guys got to go check that out. I did fantastic. And I'm lifting my computer up because the fan is on and it's getting really hot. I have it sitting on a blanket. But anyway, go check out her auctions. I got my box for $25 with free shipping. Nobody bid against me. I don't know why, but that hardly anything goes for $25 anymore because she's built up such a good reputation for shipping out good stuff and people finding treasures that people bid things up. And I'm not saying like every jewelry jar is going to have some amazing treasure in it. I'm just telling you that Robin, because she shed, go check out her channel and check out some of her unboxing videos of the jewelry jars because she's done really well. So I haven't bought a jewelry jar yet. I'm thinking about it just so I can go through it with you guys. I thought it'd be fun, but they go for so much money and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I have to list it all. I'm like, I don't know if I want to list all that. That's so much work. My unboxing had like a small jewelry jar and I listed all that and I've done well. I've sold 2 pieces so far and I have a whole bunch listed. So yeah, something to think about. Anyway, have a good night. I've been rambling. My links are down below in the description. I think, ooh, I'm fading out. I think my battery is going to die. All right, I'm going to put Donna's link in the description. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.